Grave Digger, coming live at you, Concord, California. Oldest cemetery in Contra Costa County. My wife thinks it's hella weird that I come here to run the dog. My work is literally a half a block from here, and this place is totally fenced in. And there's never anyone here because everyone in here has been dead for 100 years. They don't even have family visiting them anymore. Magda! Just got to keep my eye on her. She does dig, but she won't dig a body up. There's a lot of little gophers and things in here, and she finds their holes and starts digging, and that's disrespectful, letting her do that on somebody's grave. You gotta watch her. And it's very disrespectful to let your dog shit on somebody's grave and not clean it up. That's dirty people. I haven't seen that here. I'm just saying. I at least clean up after my dog. So, things are crazy. Another incident Friday. I finally just had enough of that fucker next door, and he was staring at me when I was leaving to come to work, and he said something, so he started talking shit, and I stopped the car. I got out of the car, confronted him, asked him if he wanted to talk to me about something, and said, "I'm right here, dude. You know, you feeling froggy? Jump!" And I lost it. He's the 18-year-old fat kid next door. He got hella fat since they moved in. And on Friday, I told him, "You fat motherfucker," I said, "your tits are bigger than your girlfriend's." Actually, she came out screaming. And when she came out, I said that to him. I said, "Your tits are bigger than hers." Because she's a skinny, anorexic, tweaky-looking thing. But, yeah, we went on and on, back and forth. And then I started to leave again. And they were still talking shit. So I stopped up on the street and I walked back down the driveway. "Come on, Magda. Hey." And then I thought about things, and I grabbed my phone and I started recording. And of course, as soon as you start recording somebody, the whole thing changes. Then he goes, "Leave me alone." And he goes, "I'm afraid for my life." And I just started laughing on the recording. I go, "You're afraid for your life, huh?" And he goes, "You let your dogs pee on my clothes." And his clothes apparently are that laundry, those bags of crap that's been left out in our driveway forever. And I told him, yeah, they probably did. I go, "Who keeps their laundry outside where the dogs poop?" I go, what kind of, is that normal behavior? What is wrong with you? So, you should have told him it was me that pissed on your laundry. I was getting this close to taking a shit on those bags, but they probably know it was me. Either me or it would be Matt, the guy that lives under him. Shit, everyone there hates him. Royce hates them too. But anyway, they started talking shit. Turned into a big fiasco. So that his aunt and his girlfriend came out, and I heard one of them say something about she'll punch my wife in the nose if she comes out or something. So anyway, I had my stun gun in my hand, and dude, I'm just dying to use that on somebody. I was waiting for him to walk up. I was going to stun the shit out of him. I want to see how well it works. But, yeah, what else is going on? Oh, so I'm off now. Hardly anything today. A couple of my clients canceled. That sucks, but it actually works out perfect because they do restraining orders between 9 and 10:30 in Martinez. And it is now about 8:15. And I will be going to Martinez. I'll be there right at 9. See about getting an ex parte restraining order. I need to see if I can add my wife on, you know, as a person that's protected, and she doesn't have to go in there because she's at work. And she's going to have to miss a day of work to go do this because of these fucking people, man. You know, no one should have to live like that. We feel like I have anxiety at my own house. Like when I go home, I start thinking about the situation and I get anxiety, like bad anxiety. I don't tell my wife how bad it is because I don't want her to think I'm a pussy or something and scared of him. That's not what it is. I'm not scared of them. I hate confrontation and it gives me anxiety. I would just rather avoid it. The whole situation is just stupid. And unfortunately, the eviction court date is not, I think it's October 14th. So, and then, you know, once they get evicted, of course, it'll probably take another month to get them out of there. They have, the landlord went to the Pinole Police Department, and there's like 26, I called them Friday, so now there's probably 27 or 28 incident reports for their address. 912 Belmont Way, apartment D, if anyone wants to come visit them. What do they call that? Doxing? I just doxed them. 912 apartment D. So anyway, I put up cameras after that incident. Speaking of dogs shitting in the... I'm going to pick it up because I am a responsible dog owner. I put up these cameras called Blink. They are pretty freaking cool. So now I can, look from my phone, check everything out. They have night vision and they sense motion. So they record. And you can do all kinds of different adjustments. I put 2 cameras up. And I put a camera doorbell in the hallway because the problem is we have a shared hallway with these idiots. And their door is across from our door. Hang on one second. I gotta tie this up. Good old shit bags. Put these out the way. So we have to go down the same hallway. But the way I put this camera for the doorbell, you could see the entire hallway, just in case, because they're fucking ghetto, they would, of course she wouldn't fight my wife. They would try and jump her, like, I know how this game works, and so does my wife. We've been around long enough. They're gonna, like, trick you, get you to go out front, and then jump you. But I told her, always carry your stun gun now. And it does you no good in your purse. Even though it looks weird, you take it out of your purse. Magda, come on, girl. And hold it in your hand when you walk to the car or the house. I mean, it sucks that you even have to take those kind of precautions. I've been there almost 10 years and have never had to, worry about carrying a stun gun with me before. And you just never know with these people what they're going to do. Nobody in the house works. Right now, it's a 2-bedroom. Magda, come on. The fat one, I call her the creature with all the skin that hangs off of her stomach. God, she's gross. Her skin, she was so fat and lost so much weight that her skin hangs down to her knees and she kicks it when she walks. It's so gross. But anyway, she lives there. She's a total spun out tweak. She does heroin too. I put up a video of her nodding out in the driveway. Her husband left her. They didn't want nothing to do with her, and the other kids got taken away from her. She's one that her little 6-year-old was so fat that he started having heart palpitations, and the ambulance had to take him away. I mean, people like that should not have kids. That's child abuse. This kid was ridiculously fat. Her daughter too, both of them, and they both believe they're living with the dad now. They're not there. So when they rented that place, it was supposed to be Jamie and her husband, which is the creature, and her husband that's not there anymore, and their 2 fat kids. That was supposed to be everyone there. Now, it's Jamie, her son Caesar, who's not supposed to be there, Caesar's girlfriend, who's not supposed to be there, their 2 infant children, Jamie's sister, and her 4 children. So we're talking 10 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. Typical, right? That's a racist remark, Tom. But true, so true. Magda, get off that grave. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Well, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. I better get going. Time to go to Martinez and get that order. God, I didn't tie this poop bag. I smell shit.